I'm sharing this morning on a message that I have entitled Prison. I'm going to read from the book of Acts and chapter 16. I'm going to use the TPT, which is the Passion Translation. I'll read from verse 16. Okay, so we are familiar with this passage. One day, as we were going to the house of a prayer, we encountered a young slave girl who had an evil spirit of divination, the spirit of Python. When I saw this, the other visions don't reveal it as the spirit of Python, but in this particular vision, it actually says the spirit of divination is the spirit of Python, So we have seen a lot of people with this spirit, the people that are operating under the spirit of divination, and these are the ones that we are seeing, actually turning their so-called gift into business, right? So this girl had earned great profits for her owners by being a fortune teller. She was a fortune teller, and in the message version, it actually says she was a psychic. Okay, so there's a difference between a prophet and a psychic. There's a difference between a prophet of God and a fortune teller. They are not the same. So as children of God, we are not supposed to partake from, from this spirit, because it's not of God. Each time we go and partake from this spirit, we know we are drawing from a different dimension. So this is what we must understand. So she kept following us, shouting, "These men are servants of the great high God, and they are telling us how to be saved." Day after day, she continued to do this until Paul, greatly annoyed, turned and said to the spirit indwelling her, "I command you in the name of Jesus, the anointed one, to come out of her." Now, at that very moment, the spirit came out of her. So we can clearly see that she was possessed. Okay, that is why she was able to use the psychic power. She had the psychic power. So the people who have psychic powers or fortune tellers, they have the spirit of divination. They are able to say the right things. That is why you see people being taught what is true about you. Okay, so if your name is Kim, they will tell you your name is Kim, right? So it is true that your name is Kim, but where are they drawing that power? Where is that knowledge coming from? So here we are told that Paul cast out that demon. It means that she was demon possessed. So when you see people prophesying, not all of them are prophets of God. Most of them, not most of them, the people that have the spirit of divination are these people that have the psychic power. So they will say the things and people will flock around them, because everybody wants to be prophesied on. But really, they are demon possessed. It's a demon that was in this woman. Okay. So then, at that very moment, the spirit came out of her. When her owners realized that their potential of making profit had vanished, they forcefully seized Paul and Silas and dragged them off to the city square to face the authorities. If you've just joined us, I'm reading from the book of Acts and from chapter 16. And we've just looked at the girl who had psychic powers. She was a fortune teller, and she was making a lot of money, for the owner. She was a slave girl. So I was just explaining that this kind of spirit is known as a spirit of Python. That is what the Bible reveals to us. It's called the spirit of Python. It's the spirit of divination. There's a difference between prophecy and divination. Divination is not of God. It's coming from the devil. And when you're a prophet of God, you are prophesying from the heart of God. This is what we are learning.